Things are okay here in Tonga.
They are saying you are white and soft. I think they are right. My tongue. I can't feel my tongue.
How about this? 15 years ago tomorrow, the Disney movie The Other Side of Heaven came out. It tells the true story of Elder John Groberg as he served an LDS mission in Tonga, making it the first religious-themed movie Disney has ever put out.
And here with us today are Elder John Groberg and the subject of the movie, of course, and the film's director, Mitch Davis. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Glad to be here.
You know, when you see this movie, it's been 15 years. It's going to be re-released on iTunes. Are you still kind of walking back the memory of all of those times that you had in Tonga?
Oh, sure. I don't think you ever forget those type of experiences that happen that are life-changing, no question about it.
You were just mentioning right before we came on that it's been 17 years of discussing this, 15 years of distributing the movie. When you go back and watch it, do you ever just sit back and think what all you've done over the years now? Or do you have a fresh approach? Or what is it like now going back and seeing all this again?
I don't think any of us had any idea the movie would be alive this long and that we'd be working on it this long, but it's really gratifying. We've calculated a couple 100 million people have seen this movie in the last 15 years, and all over the world in a bunch of languages. So it's very gratifying and exciting.
Elder Groberg, as people watch this movie, as you mentioned, millions have seen it. What kind of reaction are you getting from people, even to this day?
It's amazing how it just has a life of its own. I think that's the way light is. It just kind of is always there, and as the world gets darker, I think light becomes more important. But we get very favorable reactions from people saying how grateful they are that they've seen something that they know is true and that actually happened and presents life and light in a positive way.
It's pretty amazing. We're getting a chance to look at some pictures that you've shared with us here of the filming and what has happened since, and it's just amazing. I didn't realize, by the way, that this was Anne Hathaway's first movie. Is that right?
It was indeed. This is the very first feature film role she ever had. We actually released our movie after the second movie she shot because we knew the second movie would help our movie. But she shot our movie first, and she told me, you can always claim you discovered me. So,
wow.
The second movie was, what, Princess Diaries.
Princess Diaries.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
She auditioned for Princess Diaries on her layover to New Zealand, where she was coming to shoot our movie.
That is so interesting. What are some other things that behind the scenes that people may not know in shooting the movie? You know,
I just saw a picture that your audience may have seen of John Groberg, Elder John Groberg, and his wife in costume at their own wedding. And they had their arms around Christopher Gorham and Anne Hathaway. They're in the crowd at their own wedding. And Elder Groberg has a camera, an old-fashioned camera. He's taking a picture of himself getting married. Wow.
Yeah. But that was a surreal experience, kind of looking glass.
I know President Monson told me when he saw it, he says, you know, my favorite part of the movie is seeing you and Jane waving goodbye to yourself as you get married.
How about that? The movie is The Other Side of Heaven, re-released. You can download it on iTunes beginning tomorrow, is that right?
Yes.
And then you can pre-order online as well?
Yeah, you can buy it today. You can watch it tomorrow.
Oh, that is fantastic. Well, thank you, gentlemen, so much for being with us. We greatly appreciate it. 15 years later, and certainly standing the test of time, I'd say.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Now we're going to send it to Grant Wayman.